Hello everyone, welcome back to SBR Pythons. I hope you're doing well. Today we've got the final egg cutting of the year, so it's about time in the sense that it feels like this season has been quite a long one. I'm not going to lie, maybe it's just because I've got more clutches than last year. Obviously this is my second year with eggs on the ground, so it just felt a little bit longer. I mean, at the end of the day, the way that we're looking at it when I'm recording this video at the end of September, I'm about to start preparing for next year, so that continuous cycle, we start the next one. But today's egg cutting is a visual to a Het Pieds. So we've got this female, and this is a mystic Het Pieds. Now this female is actually sold. I've decided I don't know what I want to do with this gene, so I figured I need some space. I might as well move it on, and someone else may be able to do something phenomenal with this project. And as for today, hopefully we'll hit something nice so we can potentially hold something back. But in general, I would just like to see some mystic pieds. So this is a mystic Het Pieds, and it's a black pewter pied to a mystic Het Pieds. So let me just grab the father, and we'll have a look at what we're dealing with. And so here is the sire, a black pewter pied. Obviously, you've seen this boy in a recent video for another egg cutting, but also in the latest clutch reveal sort of update that I've posted. You've seen that this boy can produce some decent pattern black pastel pieds, so hopefully that's what we'll be looking to recreate today, because I love a black pastel pied with some pattern. If we can get some mystic in the mix, that'd be fantastic. The reason I say Mojave is because it's very similar to mystic Mojave, so some black pewter or black pastel mystic pieds would be really cool. We've got 5 eggs, so let's crack into the egg cutting. So here we go then, as I say, clutch 6 of the year, the final clutch of the year, black pewter pied to a mystic Het Pieds. They had 6 lots. They were laid on the 4th of August, and today is the 28th of September, so it's day 56. 5 eggs, 1 slug. The first thing that you guys will notice is this is actually going to be my first clutch where I am cutting the eggs prior to having a pip, and that is for one reason. At the time of recording, I'm actually leaving for... I'm doing a little bit of a trip around Wales for the SWC Expo. So I want to cut these eggs before I go away to make sure that the babies inside are okay, see if there's anything wrong. But also, there's no point in kidding you guys. I'd like to see what's in the egg, obviously, before I leave. So I don't like cutting really before they pip, but at the end of the day, this one is a necessity to make sure that not only the babies are okay inside, but just naturally I want to see what's inside the egg. So just being upfront and honest with you guys, that's the situation. I don't plan on sort of cutting eggs before they pip going forward. For me, that waiting for the pip is one of the best parts. It might not be the most considerate, especially if I'm waiting for, my brother to come home to record the video or whatever. It's not always considerate or the most ideal that they pip for me. But I much prefer that because when you get to see them pipping, that to me is the combination of all your hard work. So let's crack into these and see exactly what we've got. We'll start with the big egg up the end here. So we've got 5 eggs in this clutch. Fairly small female, and it was a first time mum as well. So let's see what's going to be in egg number 1. As I say, some black pastel mystic pieds would be really cool. I think we've cut, oh no we haven't, I think it's I thought it was a visual, I saw some white, but I think it's actually a het off the start. Let's have a look. Oh no, it is a pied. There we go. So the first egg that we're cutting there is a really, really wacky pastel pied. That's got some nice sort of black and whites coming through on that. That could be quite a cool pastel pied when it comes out of the egg, to be honest. Can you guys see some of the whites that are coming through there? Got one particular saddle there that looks bloody exanthic pied. So off the bat, we've proved out the mystic Het Pieds to be a Het Pieds. I wasn't worried about proving it out, but obviously that's a good start to get a visual pied right off the rip. Fantastic start. What we saying? I said 3 visual pieds before this, before I started recording. So let's see how close I am. Obviously, last time from this male, we got all visual pieds, which was nuts. So let's see what happens here. I think we've got another visual in this egg, to be honest, guys. We have an extremely high white pied. So I'm going to say that is going to be a black pastel pied. It could be a black pewter pied, actually, because it's not got much pattern. So I would say a black pastel, a black pewter, or a black pastel mystic pied. Because I think if it was black pastel in itself, it would have probably more pattern than that based on what this male has produced in the past for me. Not only this year, but last year. No, last year we didn't hit a black pastel pie, did we? Oh, we hit the panda. Sorry, I was just trying to think back to what we had last year. So 2 out of 2 visual pieds so far. Excellent stuff. Can't complain at that. What's in egg number 3? It's quite a small egg, this one. Oh, lovely jubbly. Another black pastel pied. And again, it has got some patterns you guys can see. So that is very sweet. Let me just clean up a little bit and see if we can't not make a mess on this one. I made quite a mess on the last video, to be honest, guys. You guys saw that. It was a messy one. So I think that's just going to be a black pastel pied, but really can't complain at that. Again, it's got that nice black pastel pied marker there. I absolutely love the black pastel pieds, to be honest. So long as you can get some pattern in there, which this male is, again, proven to hatch out, it's absolutely excellent. The black pastel copper colour that you get coming through is just such a unique colour to that gene that I think it's phenomenal. I'm just, as I'm sort of recording, I'm trying to make up the mind of what eggs I want to, what pairings I want to do next year, and trying to work out what I want to do with the black pastel het pied that I've got next year. So this may help me determine that. Who knows? Oh bloody hell! I think I got another pied. This is the odds again, man. The odds again. 4 out of 4 pied so far. Let's go. And that is a black pastel pied. I'm going to lean towards that being a black pastel mystic pied. It's not got the sort of classic yellow that I would expect on a black pewter pied head. So a black pastel. So I think that's going to be a black pastel mystic pied. It's high white, but fantastic. And I think that would have been the first one to pip, looking at how his head is there. I think these would have pipped out today if I hadn't cut them, because it is day 56. But final egg of this clutch, final egg of the season. Are we going to finish on another pied? I'll tell you what, if we do, that'd be bloody nuts, that male. Oh my God! Holy smokes! And we finish out in no other way except a visual pied, a normal visual pied. How else does a guy that only works with pieds finish a season but with a normal pied? That's just fantastic. And what that also means, and why I'm shocked at that, is that black pewter pied male has hatched out 11 eggs that made it full term, because the pastel 8-ball het pied unfortunately didn't make it full term. So out of 11 eggs, that male has produced me 11 visual pieds. I cannot believe that. What are the absolute odds of that? I'd love to know the odds on that. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So let me just put another bit of tissue in the frame, and we'll go through a little recap of what we've got. That's nuts. 11 out of 11. This guy's on fire. I was thinking, what am I going to do with him? But I tell you what, with these odds, next year I'll have to just put him to everything. But we've got, let's cut that bit of albumin there, because that's horrible. Ugh, that stuff gets everywhere. So we've got a pastel pied there, as you can see. I don't know why I'm bringing them out the actual egg box to have a little review, but a pastel pied there. That's going to look, I think that's going to look quite nice when it comes out the eggs. It's got some black and whites there, like bloody xanthic. That's quite cool. We've got a normal pied there, just a classic normal pied. Looks like it's going to be a nice one. Low white, hopefully, it looks like. So that's what we like to see. The complete polar opposite of that would be this one here, which is a high white pied, which is going to be a black pastel pied. And I'm going to say mystic or pastel. I'm not 100% sure. I won't be sure until it comes out of the egg. Purely because I don't think it's going to be a normal black pastel pied. For the reason that this one here shows. Because I think this is going to be a normal black pastel pied. And as you can see, the father does notoriously produce some decent pattern. This has got some sort of bluey colours on this. So I'm wondering if this is actually a black pastel mystic pied. I think I'm going to say that's a black pastel mystic pied, because it's got some blues on it that aren't natural of a black pastel pied, like we obviously hatched in the clutch 2 of the year. Was it clutch 2 of the year? Oh, I've lost track. And then I think that's also going to be a black pastel mystic pied, just because it's extremely high white and it doesn't have the sort of yellows on the head that I have seen in my other black pastel pieds. Obviously, I've got the father. I've hatched out multiple black pastel or cinnamon pastel pieds this year. So I think that's going to be just a normal, a black pastel mystic pied. So, yeah, absolutely smashed it. Pastel pied, black pastel mystic or pastel pied, black pastel mystic pied, nearly done it, and a black pastel, I think another black pastel mystic pied. If not a black pastel pied, but what the absolute odds are on that male having 11 eggs to both to hets and getting 11 pieds is absolutely nuts. So smashed it again. Like, I will do a proper recap of the season, but this year has been incredible. I've absolutely smashed the odds, you know. This one, we've got all visual pieds. Clutch 2, all visual pieds. We proved out a Posset clown with 2 clown pieds. We hit the triple OD pied Posset clown combo that we really wanted, and that's, spoiler alert, that's female as well. So just absolutely smashed it, and not even including the fact that we've got some, 4-5 gene OD combo that are post double hits. Like, wow, man, I can't believe it. Like, the whole back video this year is going to be nuts, and just the recap in general, like, I'm buzzing, as you guys can hear. I'll get a review for this, guys, once they've obviously shed out and had a few meals. I'll get the update to you guys on YouTube. But otherwise, stay tuned on social media and you'll see exactly what's in this clutch. Early thoughts are I'll probably make these available. Definitely the pastel pied, definitely the pastel pied. The only one I'm thinking of keeping is, again, this low white, this better patterned black pastel pied here if it's female, but who knows. As much as I'd like to keep things, I'm very quickly finding that space is an issue, and that's to be expected in a bedroom, and then that's why the mother of this clutch is for sale or sold, so we'll see. But I'm rambling. I can't thank you guys enough for your support this year. You guys have really just smashed it. I'm continuing to smash it as I release photos on Instagram and Facebook. Truly appreciate it. Stay tuned. I have got plenty of videos planned in the pipeline. It's just a case of getting around to filming them and getting my brother to edit them. Obviously, we're both busy, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like. Thanks for all the support this year, guys, and take care.